Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best.
So you see in this quick clip here, you see this is Trump holding the phone. Michael Saylor is what he's listening to. Trump has a speech for Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville. Will you be tuning in? Is a big announcement about to come. And with that, what's happening in Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you in the cryptocurrency video. Before we get started, check us out at Bitcoin Bros 101. We have learning ebooks, crash courses, all our social links. You can join our premium Patreon if you want to be involved with the Bitcoin Bros community. Taking a look at the overall crypto market capitalization, the current time let's record, we look at the market cap coming in at $2.36 trillion, Bitcoin dominance at 54.5, Ethereum dominance at 16.9. So you see Ethereum, we had the ETFs come, and right now it's sort of not doing much, a sell-off, but same scenario happened when Bitcoin ETF was passed. So could it be a selling news event and then a pump over the next couple months? That's what the Bitcoin Bros see. Take a look at the Bitcoin price. What do we see? What do we anticipate? Current time is recording coming in at 65.3K. Now, as you see, we had a pullback today. We were up to like 67, 68, back down to 65. But look at the stochastic RSI. We're in an uptrend on the weekly. So the last time we were at this level on the upside, coming into the 44 range, was back here in February of this year. And we just take a look and see what happens around this level and then how high we actually went. We went up another 42%. So Bitcoin does something like that, another 42%. How high could we go? How high could Bitcoin be seeing? 42 would take us up to roughly 96,000. So let's look back in the charts again to see how high we went the last time we were at the 44 range. So the last time back in October, the time before that, back in October, we were around 28,000. And then how high did this run up to till we actually peaked out? About 57. It wicked up to 74%, but the candle bias closed around 58% move. So that was the previous two times we were going into that 44% range. So could Bitcoin be seeing 80, 90,000 over the weeks and months to come? Most likely, and then we could get that pullback going into year end, but the cycle will not be over. And taking a look at the technical target, looking at this on the linear charts, a bull flag. If this bull flag plays out, if we pull this down to the lowest point, and we have this technical target, where does this take us up to? This takes us up to roughly around that $89,000, almost $90,000. So could we see this sooner rather than later? Most definitely. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is now in greedy. So will we get more downside pullback to sort of get this back into neutral and fearful? Could this price action come back down, maybe kiss the top of this Gaussian channel before then getting a continuation to the upside? Because it seems once we get back up towards these previous highs, every single time when we're here, here, or these two levels here, it gets greedy, greedy, and even greedier. So the more we get up towards these previous highs, Bitcoin and this Fear and Greed Index is definitely going to be on the uptick. Stock Money Lizards is weighing in, and he's calling for a peak towards the end of this year, by Q4 of this year. Could we see this peak? He's saying that Bitcoin cycles repeat. First, you have an all-time high, then you have a correction and bear market rally, and then the bear market, then the bear market bottom, then the uptrend and consolidation, and then once again a new all-time high. And each one of these levels is repeating. This is 2014 to end of 2017. This is 2018 to the peak in 2021. And now this is 2022 to where we are going at the beginning of 2025. Each one of these cycles mirrors. You see from 0 to 1, that's the all-time high with a pullback. 1 to 2 is the correction into the bear market. 2 to 3, that is the bear market. And then 3 to 4, that is an uptrend and consolidation. Happens every single time. And then 5, more consolidation up towards new all-time highs. And then the new all-time high and peak. Rinse and repeat. And we have an update from Raoul Pal. He's talking about the banana zone and the current market trend. Let's hear what Raoul has to say.
So Julian Battelle and myself kind of used the term actually the last quarter last year. We said, hey, listen, liquidity's picking up. The pre-election cycle, it usually goes bananas. And then so we called it Banana Zones. The front cover of Global Macro Investor was Banana Zone. And then we started realizing, you know what? The macro summer and macro fall or autumn, that's the massive banana zone. And then you see that beautiful chart of Bitcoin every cycle, and it goes vertical. And you're like, well, it just looks like a banana. And the banana zone says everything. It goes bananas. It looks like a banana. It's funny because it's kind of phallic. It's memeable. And so, but as I said, that is the banana is the big yellow candle of our hopes and dreams is all carried into that. And that's the liquidity cycle, the everything code cycle. If you want to use the Bitcoin halving cycle, which I don't really do, but it's all the same thing. It's all there. And this is the point. And it's all held in that yellow fruit. I mean, I've explained there are two assets in a secular bull market, technology and crypto. Arguably crypto is technology, but that's it. So number go up the most. We've gone through the fastest period of change in technology in all human history. We've just brought into the world infinite human intelligence to the power of whatever. We don't even know to the power of what? The power of 10, the power of 100? We've just replaced humans by robotics. We've got cars that drive themselves. We're able to edit the human gene. We've got just La La Land stuff going on, the book of sci-fi novels. And these are companies with products. We're not even talking about them anymore. These are actually happening. And people want to invest in old stuff because, hey, it's cheap here. You're like, what are you missing? Do you really think anybody cares about your gold mine? Really, when you've got what's going on? Now, that doesn't mean all these stocks go up forever. It doesn't mean they don't go into bubble cycles. It's none of that. But it's like, if you are to choose an asset in a highly correlated world, choose the best performing asset. Let's say you don't trade crypto. You're doing yourself a disservice if you don't own technology. And I can hear people now going, well, he's just a bubble. It's all a bubble. It's all mid-curve. And I don't mean that as an insult. We've all been there. It's like once you simplify it all down, stop all of the monkey voices in your head. Filter out all of the noise from Twitter. It's like, is tomorrow more digital than today? Yes, no. If yes, continue. It's as simple as that. It's like the world is going to be more digital tomorrow. End of story.